Well, how are we doing out there, guys? Well, back again. And we're going to continue with the same vein as the last one. Marco Pierre White. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. I just thought the last episode was interesting. I think it deserves a further exploration. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Marco Pierre White.
I haven't been in the kitchen for 7.5 years.
I suppose it's a bit like a great boxer. He feels he has one fight left within him.
Faced with 10 celebrities.
They chose to be here. I
Angus
didn't choose
Deaton,
them.
like, fuck me.
I'm scared.
I have to use all my knowledge
What happened to Angus
to
Deaton?
get us through this.
It's the boys
We've got to win.
versus the girls.
I just want to get it right, that's all.
And the pressure is on to be the best.
I'm ready. Boys, don't open it.
But only one celebrity can be chosen as winner.
Jim, Barry,
I can only take a certain amount of abuse.
keep on pushing. We haven't got long left.
Or what? What are you going to do after that? You going to start swinging digs? Fuck up, McGuigan. You little twat. Go steal someone's money. He stole Carl Framper's money, like. Do you know this guy's just living on Framper money, like? Like, he's living off it, like. It's unbelievable. He's probably got a huge farm in somewhere in Northern Ireland, somewhere. Tractors and whole empire just off Framper's money, like.
Oh no!
I have never worked as hard in my life.
You're gonna die. I feel I'm gonna die.
But who will last the distance?
Amazing experience.
I'm really digging deep, but
Yes, Marco!
I'm relying on you.
This is arguably better than Ramsey on it.
Times are changing.
Great, thank you.
People are thinking differently, finding new ways to achieve their goals. So, if you want to
Let's go, let's get a dip. That music is fucking too much.
Good evening and welcome to Hell's Kitchen, where just 2 days in, head chef Marco Pierre White is already demonstrating customer service skills worthy of Sweeney Todd. Over here is the door where each night our A-list celebrities enter in the hope of the ultimate dining experience, and over there the windows through which many of them are forcibly ejected shortly afterwards. Remember, in 2 weeks' time, one of our chefs will be chosen as the winner by you,
This guy's funny, by the way.
our esteemed viewers, but right now our 10 showbiz chefs have been left wailing and whining after experiencing what's known in the outside world as a day's work. So, previously on Hell's Kitchen. Last night, our celebrity chefs had their first taste
Music
of
is
what
great.
it takes to feed 76 hungry Hell's Kitchen diners.
Good luck, everyone. Bloody good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
First orders went to the boys in the blue kitchen,
Blue team, 1 consomme, 2 scallops in, 1 caviar.
and the second, and the third.
I'll tell you something, you're going to do the full 15 rounds tonight, Barry. Good, good. I'm ready.
When the Reds finally leapt into action,
We've got an hour to get everything out, including the desserts.
there were a few hiccups.
What's black and lives under the grill?
Brioche!
And as if they didn't have enough on their plates, for the opening night, the celebrities had invited loved ones
Hello, Mum.
to slow them down.
You come back in about 10 minutes when they finish, please. Thank you very much.
But one hapless diner was on hand to show the celebrities what would happen if they crossed Marco.
Apparently you didn't like... Excuse me, you've got one of 2 options. You either say sorry or you go. Think about your guests. You've got 5 minutes.
This morning, it was clear that service had taken its toll.
I have never worked as hard in my life. This morning when I woke up, I was destroyed. I just felt like I'd been run over by a bus. I'm so weak.
I don't get up at this hour. I'm a musician. I go to bed at this hour. It's not right.
Everybody is really, really tired. We're not getting a lot of sleep. But, you know, you have to work through it, still have a spring in your step and get on with it.
I think if this programme, and Marco has said it, is to find out whether we have the stamina and the courage to do this, then I don't have it.
I underestimated being a chef, really, like, because they work so hard.
How do they do it? Why do they do it? What's the... God, you're going to die. I feel I'm going to die. I've got stomachache, I feel nauseous.
It's a great dressing gun, isn't it?
Right. Have some, get some sleep, can't. Nightmare. I feel beaten up. I'm not quite beaten yet, but it won't be long. I'm not up to it. I swear to God, this is only day 3 and I'm nearly dead now.
But there's no rest for the wicked, and it was time for the morning meeting with Marco.
Okay, last night was your first service. It's not easy, is it? No. We made a lot of mistakes. But the bottom line is we fed everybody.
Is this something that, is this normal? In terms of the intensity?
Oh, yeah. And I had mass intensity every night for many years. But remember, the people around me were chefs.
Yes.
They weren't comedians,
Okay.
boxers, editors, TV presenters. We just scraped through last night, really scraped through. And this is most of the toughest nut I've had to crack in my life. The girls won last night. But in my opinion, had I been marking the scores, the boys would have won.
Can you explain why?
They were more organised. They got hit very early on, very hard.
Yeah.
They did a lot of covers. I don't think you could have taken that so early on. And I thought they held themselves together very well.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
And I think you worked very well as a
I don't think
team.
you'd be embarrassed, and I agree, actually. I agree. We did get hit consistently. Whack.
What round did you think you were in, Barry?
I didn't know what round it was in, you know. We worked really hard last night, and I enjoyed it, but and time went like that. But it was tough. Both Marco and Tim were saying to me, "Come on, Barry, let me see a bit more muscle." I mean, you got a good right hand. I have got a good right hand and nearly got it last night, I can tell you.
You got Framper's money, mate. That's what you got.
I thought you did very well. Lee, just don't be so quick out the blocks. Just hold back, just stay cool. And just let it happen around you. Kelly, I thought you were very good. I thought you were very concentrated. I thought you tried very hard. And you were dressing on the pass, which made me very happy. Adele, you let me down a little bit last night. I was expecting more out of you. Because I'd watched you during the daytime, focused, strong. But then when it came to service, you wobbled a little bit, didn't you, girl? All became a bit too much.
Marco said that I'd let him down a little bit. He thought that I'd lost it a few times throughout the evening, which is obviously spot on, and I value his opinion. It upset me a little bit because obviously it's not necessarily nice to hear that, you know, he thought I'd let him down.
Who enjoyed it overall yesterday, though? Who enjoyed it?
Me.
You didn't, did you?
I'm going to be honest, it'd be very nice to say, yeah, it was a great learning curve. I loved the experience.
But do you know why you didn't enjoy it?
Tell me.
Because of you. You only get out what you put in. Did I enjoy last night? I've got to say, yes, I did. Did I enjoy working with you? Yes, I did. Was it a
I value his opinion.
I'm
It
fucking
upset
hearing
me a
that
little
again.
bit because obviously
Going in on that one.
it's not necessarily nice to hear that, you know, he thought I'd let him down.
Who enjoyed it overall yesterday, though? Who enjoyed it?
Me.
You didn't, did you?
I'm going to be honest, it'd be very nice to say, yeah, it was a great learning curve. I loved the experience.
But do you know why you didn't enjoy it?
Tell me.
Because of you. You only get out what you put in. Did I enjoy last night? I've got to say, yes, I did. Did I enjoy working with you? Yes, I did. Was it a bum fight? Yes, it was. But did we feed them all? Yes. It's all about achievement.
Yeah.
We had a duty to feed people, and we fed them. And if you can't take pleasure out of that, then
I found great pleasure in that.
So what did you find pleasure?
Oh no, shut up. No, you took it. No, you can't take it back now. Nah, fuck up.
Oh, very out of depth. So yes, it was
No,
my issue.
no, no,
Achievement.
no.
We had a duty to feed people, and we fed them.
No take
And if you
backs.
can't take pleasure out of that, then
If you can't accept what you just said, do you know what I mean?
I found great pleasure in that.
Shh. No. You can't take it back. No.
What did you find pleasure in then?
I just felt very out of depth. So yes, it was my issue.
Did I tell you to dig down deep and find inner strength?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I should have said, in fact, yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, you should have just said that. You should have just said that. You made a complete cock out of yourself.
Unfortunately, honesty just got the better of me. I won't ever say that again because
Exactly.
of course, then
Don't ever say it.
you're singled out. I should have said it was an amazing experience, and I'm really going to build on.
Thank you, Marco. Thank you. It's been a
Is what
it's been an
you'll
honor.
Say tomorrow, however awful it was.
Yes, Annika realising that golden rule of television, if in doubt, lie. And may I say how lovely it is to see Christine and Neil Hamilton here tonight. Christine,
God, remember them?
particularly gorgeous. Anyway.
Do you remember them?
now every morning
They were in politics. They're just like a fucking joke couple. They were actually politicians, both of them. Just, oh God, if you don't remember them, I couldn't even explain it to you. Just a couple of fucking jokers, like.
Marco gathers the celebrities round for a masterclass in which he teaches them one of his unique skills. We've already seen him demonstrate.
They're like swingers or something. You can tell they're definitely like swingers and stuff. They're weird.
The art of charm and geniality. Today it's cooking. Apparently he does that as well. Here he is cooking a fish.
Okay. David Searle.
Chop its fucking head off like that. Rah! Bam! Take it off. If you can't do that, get the fuck out of my kitchen.
Take the head off. Tail off. Okay. It's now time to make the sauterne sauce.
Brian's gonna look forward to this bit.
Tiny little bit of colour. Okay, now the sauterne. Okay. Just wash it down the sides to bring everything down. So now what we do, we reduce this down by approximately 50%.
Today's masterclass was Dover sole in a creamy.
Something you're never gonna eat. Something you're never gonna cook yourself. It's like you've learned to cook it, and you're like, I never wanna cook this at home ever.
Shallot and mushroom sauce. About 3 different types of mushrooms. I can't tell you what they're
I
called.
don't even
so
really
like
like mushrooms so
names.
much, so 3 different types would be bad for me.
Okay, again, 5-6 minutes in the oven. Okay, let's put this over here. The one who cooks the worst.
I would have a wee pen and paper, like every time he speaks, like 5 or 6, I'd be writing it down and all. It's just licking his ass, just like.
Soul is going to cook staff lunch, whatever they want to do.
Oh no.
Oh yes. All right, you've got 20 minutes to get as close to replicating what I did.
When Marco said, right, you've got 20 minutes, panic set in. I couldn't
You
believe it.
just fucking, what did he do? You just fucking, you bap down some mushrooms, you bap them up, and you fucking reduce them down, and you pour in some cream, reduce it. Or no, you pour in that fucking, you reduce the onions, you do that thing with the bottle of wine, roll it round that outside, fill it up, bap in your fucking cream, and then fry your fish. Easy, man.
I was like, oh my God, get your head together, right, go.
Easy peasy. If you can't do that, you're an absolute kid.
There's just so much to remember.
Brian.
You'll be all right, Brian. Are they almost
He's like Jedward combined into one person.
to the grill?
Yes, I'm just about to do that.
Who's got any
I
salt?
honestly think he is Jedward's big uncle, and he taught them the ways of just being a bofter, like, and getting on TV.
Okay, now.
So what's the wine? The wine in first or the cream?
Shut up. Shut up, McGuigan. Seriously, is he on a everyone's trying to redeem their careers through this TV show. It's really sad, but like, what's McGuigan's angle like? Is he like, I didn't steal his money? Like, is that what this is? What year is this? Has he stole Framper's money at this point? Do you know what it is? He hasn't stole Framper's money at this point, and he's so desperate for money, he's doing TV shows. And then Frampers came along, and he was like, I'll just fucking take advantage of this kid, steal his money. Because all my kids need big flash cars to drive around and all.
Barry was a disaster.
They all need £1 million each for, you know.
I think I'll be cooking dinner, guys.
He's never cooked fish before. Yeah, but he tried hard.
Well, where's the f***ing pans? Where's all the f***ing pans?
Bet he lives out in Fermanagh somewhere, and he just goes to like a local he just lives in the middle of nowhere and all, and he just owns loads of land and goes to like a local restaurant and goes to a local bar and all where he's comfortable, where Frampers is far away, and everyone kisses his ass, and No one talks about the money he stole.
It's gone. I felt like, okay, we're under pressure, 20 minutes. I've never cooked over salt. And then, of course, I couldn't find a pan. I couldn't find any salt. I couldn't find something else.
6 minutes left.
Right, I don't have a pan. Can someone help me? No.
Another pan what? Do you want a little bit of a help?
Marco, he came and helped me and showed me how to get out of trouble, which was adding my sauce into 3 smaller pans to condense it and boil it down quicker.
That's good thinking.
When you're in the
That is actually good thinking. I would never have thought of that. That is good thinking. Well done. Well done, Marco. Marco, you've done well there.
Get out of the shit. Get your sieve. Quickly, girl.
And I said to myself, Marco, you're being judged by people who understand less than you do.
Sieve, come on. Come on, spring of the toes. Come on. How easy is it all? They panicked. 20 minutes is a long time. You've got 4 minutes. Roger Bannister ran a mile in 4 minutes. Come on.
Marco isn't panicking. Like I say, he's not panicking. Marco could fucking command an army. Like if you can command the kitchen, you can general an army. Like that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we've got a fire.
Fire, Brian.
There you are, look. You can hide your mistake.
What part of Ireland is Bran from? It's who talks like that? It's wherever Jedward are from. That's where Bran's from.
There you are. There you are. Don't worry about that. There you are, girl.
Kildare.
Come on, girls.
Kildare,
Present
maybe?
them on the
I don't know, I'm
bus.
just saying a name now. I feel like that could be right, though.
Absolutely disgusting.
You're
The sauce looked
disgusting.
like soup. The fish looked like a wet sanitary towel.
I'm afraid to shoot
10,
this.
9,
I'm afraid to shoot.
7,
That's Bran, like he's always working,
5,
isn't he?
4, 3, 2, 1. Otherwise, you're disqualified.
When he said your 10 seconds are up, I took no notice, really. I carried on
Look
cooking.
at Jed Webster, he's got a proper tattoo. That's a proper
When he
tat.
said you
That's
take-
not like one of those fucking fifthery, faggoty, poncy, fucking fashionable tattoos. That's a proper man's tattoo right there. It's a proper
Is that-
fucking taxi driver tattoo, look.
Seconds are up. I took no notice, really.
That's like I was in the army tattoo.
I carried on cooking. I said, no, I'm going to finish this dish off. And I think I got brownie points for that.
Well, Mr. Davidson, what I like about your approach is that, you know, in a way you said, forget the 20 minutes. I'm going to do my very best with my sauce. Taste it. You should be quite proud of that.
I like it, yeah.
Barry, it's a good job you're on the meat, isn't it? Can you taste the acidity in it?
Yes.
Let's see your fish, eh?
I didn't even.
See, fish is raw, yes?
Yeah. Didn't get into the oven.
Now, pastry chef.
I'd never even cut a fish before in my life.
But you know something?
Brian.
Look how nice that is.
Is it?
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, it's scorched, not caramelised.
Yeah, okay.
But what I'm saying is, look at that. Look. Fish cooked perfectly. And the bone is pink.
It's really bizarre. Marco
Looks like
liked
Alien.
my wet sanitary towel.
Now, Nadell, I think you've done well. Mushrooms are cooked nicely. Let's see your fish. When did you last cook fish?
I haven't.
What can I just say? You've done very well. You've been listening, haven't you?
Yeah.
There you are.
I've come in here, I couldn't boil an egg, and now I can cook a Davisal. And I'm confident enough to be able to cook a Davisal.
Mushrooms are cooked.
Yeah!
You're not just a pretty face, are you, girl? Now, look at that. Couldn't complain, could you? If I got that fish served to me tonight, I'd be very happy. The star of the girls' team was Abigail. You know, and I was shocked. So you should be very happy, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Good.
It was nice to get praise from Marco because usually he just like ignores me and brushes off my comments for being like stupid and stuff. So it was nice.
Mr. McGuigan, Barry, I'm very sorry. I've got to ask you to cook the lunch. That's the deal.
That's the deal.
But you know, you've been down a few times.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. But you had a go, okay?
Good.
You had a go. You'll do better. You'll do better on the meat. Trust
Good.
me. Okay, clear down, boys, and start again, and girls. Well done. Thank you very much.
The question on everyone's lips is how does a 3-star Michelin chef get 10 novice celebrities to produce haute cuisine after just a few days training? Obviously, one way is by doing most of the work himself, but there is also a technique. So let's find out just what the method is behind the really quite considerable madness.
God, what is he? He is horrible.
2 scallops in, 1 caviar, 1 consomme. Away in 7 minutes. 2 veal, 1... I was trained to feed people. And I have a duty to feed the
He
customers.
will feed you, look. He will feed you. He will put the fucking spoon in your mouth and actually feed it to you, like.
That may be.
Like
Listen
McGrath.
to me. I said we'll pair that up as 1 table. Yes, Marco.
Yes, Marco.
I run it exactly the same way as any restaurant would run it.
It's obvious he just loves being the commander, like, of the kitchen. It's all about just, yes, Marco. It's like, we all know that's what it's really about. It's not about the food at all. It's about just having all these people sniveling around you. We all know that's what it's really about. It's a coke-fueled ego trip, isn't it? Like, it's an absolute, and just, it's all just garnished with food. Food is just what's dressed around it. That's not what, that's not what's in the suit. The suit is ego. Ego fills the suit, and food is just what's draped around it.
Applying a strategy to the situation.
Get rid of the pans when you finish with them, please.
The sous chefs, Matthew and Timothy, are there to support me.
Barry, paper back on and give that mash a whisk.
They beat the drum. They crack the whip. They keep them together. They're like shepherds.
Okay, look. I'm trying to show you, yeah? I ain't doing this all night, yeah?
Nick is the boss, front of house. Like myself.
Nick is
he's
the
a
boss.
juggler.
Look at him.
He knows
He's
the
bossing
rules.
it. Like,
Okay, bring me a tray.
Front of house and kitchen.
those dudes really do have it down though. Those maitre d's, like, they really are like, they're like weird, like fucking Matrix agents or something. It's like they really have it all down. Like, they have impeccable suits and impeccable like manners and impeccable fucking just like hand gesturage and stuff and all. They're just like working the hands, working it all. Like, they know. Like, it's just, they just have the air of elegance. It's great. It's
Be
great.
together. We can't have it unhinged.
Sorry, I do apologise. Unfortunately, I won't be serving you any more food this evening.
See, that's shit. That's exactly what. Unfortunately, we will always have you. It's just like he's politely informing you that you need to get the fuck out. But it's like you don't realize what's happening because it's so silky and smooth and polite that by the time it registers in your head, like, the plates are already being taken away, and that's when it suddenly registers. You're like, hold on, what did he say? It was just so polite. You didn't get it. It was like he was telling you to get the fuck out. You thought he was like coming over to help you or something.
Because the lady was rude to Marco.
We all have different leadership.
Yeah, you can't be
voices.
rude to the chef who's
I
cooking
haven't
you
been very
food.
good at doing
He's feeding you. His job is to feed you, and you're being rude to him. Like, that cannot happen. No.
a pass. I can work it out in my mind.
1 turbot, 1 sole, 1 sole, 1 trotter, 2 pigeon.
I'm like a bingo
Oh
board.
god, we're still banging out the trotters, the pig trotters. That's stinking. Who has to cook those?
They
Brian.
nail me to the cross every night as they throw those tickets in. And I have to deal with
That's blasphemy. Like.
I have to process that information. I absorb all the pressure.
He's a god in the kitchen. He processes all the
I
information.
constantly remind them how long for that scallops? 4 minutes. How long for that scallops? 3 minutes. There's a ragu going with it. There's a foie gras going with it. I have to bring them all together at the same time.
It's like Einstein.
Get everything out, including the desserts.
I have to keep them on their toes. That's what I have to do. We're not here to impress people. We're here to feed people. You're here to impress yourself. I'm one link within every chain. Now, if I wobble, if I lose it, they're all down.
So Marco is a shepherd. He is like a chain nailed to a cross. He is the truth, the way and the light. And most impressively, a bingo crawler. So eyes down for a quick look at the man himself. Let's have a look at him now. There he is, scowling from cheek to cheek, explaining something to Adele. But is she taking it in? Almost certainly not. Women find him attractive, apparently, but can't say it myself. Well, with service looming, it was time for Marco to G up his workforce for the task ahead. And remember, failure is not a word in Marco's vocabulary, along with shampoo or comb.
Lee, thank you very much. Stand by your stoves.
Yeah.
OK, Okay, boys, firstly, I'd like to say thank you for last night and for today, for being concentrated, responding to my orders, my instructions, my wishes.
Dude,
for
get
being
your
respectful,
fucking
most
apron on right
importantly.
now.
You've taught me a lot about yourselves in the last 3 days we've nearly been together. And this is my personal belief. What walks into this kitchen on Saturday morning were people who were hesitant. They didn't know whether they wanted to do it. I think you want to do it today.
Yeah.
I think you want to do it. You know, last night we got through it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they were all expecting us to fail and go
Marco's
down.
army.
We have to fight. Like Jim.
Because
today
he's
has
a
got low
general.
blood pressure.
See? I
He's in
called
here
it.
still, isn't
I
he?
called it.
Thank you.
General
That means a lot to
Marco,
me,
like.
because it shows commitment. What's important about the pre-service chats is to remind them to stay focused, concentrated.
He could be a general. You
Be
know I'm
prepared to
fucking right
bend
about
their
that. Like,
fingers,
you
dig
know
down
it's not
deep,
even a
push
joke. That's
themselves
right.
through
Like.
that pain barrier. That is what it's all about. We're not there to fail. We're there to feed all.
If they were a general and that was a platoon, Barry McGuigan would be the guy that's looting the gold. You know, like in Kelly's Heroes, he's the guy going in to try and loot the gold from the monastery. Like, that's his agenda. General Marco doesn't like that. That's not what it's about. It's about the mission.
All our customers. I believe I've
Which is to feed people. We need to feed the people.
learned 3 things in my life. And one of the things I learned is self-control is true power. When you want to tell me to F off, when you want to take your apron off and throw it in, remember, we're in it together.
Marcus gives us a pep talk before service.
He's
There's
just
no doubt.
priming you so that you take his bollocans all night. And if you don't take his bollocking, then you failed. Your mission is to let him scream at you and just fucking. So I mean, it's great. Well, I think he actually is. I think he is actually like using it within the force. Do you know what I mean? He's like he's not run away insane. Whereas Gordon Ramsay is like the dark Sith Lord that understood like he's seen the potential power of it, and you know, of being that guru, that guy, and now he just screams at people and doesn't have the self-control. I just see Ramsay now as like a dark version of Marco Pierre White.
That he makes us refocus and refocus and refocus. We go right down to let's get it on sort of thing. Let's get.
That's why. And then you got it on, didn't you? You got it on. You took Framper's money because you seen what you need. You knew what you needed to do, and you did it. You were like, I need to feed my family for generations to come. And that Framper money was he was an idiot. He was a tit. He just didn't know. And you were like, don't worry, I'll look after you. But really, you just fucked him. Like.
Ready and ready to go.
I'd like you boys.
And then buggered off back to Armagh or somewhere where he doesn't know. He doesn't know that end of the country. It's all a bit unknown.
To just enjoy your time with me, take a bit of knowledge, and just let's show them we can do it twice. It wasn't luck last night, it was hard work. The only difference is a little bit more cooking, a little bit more dressing.
More cooking from the
A
heart.
little bit more pushing. That's
That's
what I
it.
say. Thank you very much, boys.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank you,
service.
Marco. Thank you, Marco.
And remember, enjoy the process. I'd love to see Greg Wallace in here, like, showing his cheeky wee face, like, I'm going to enjoy eating it as well, and then shitting it out. I'm going to enjoy the whole process. Like, that would be great. Like, that music, boom, boom, Greg Wallace's face. Instead of Angus Deaton, it should have been Greg Wallace. A badly dressed Greg Wallace with a loose fucking t-shirt stretched out.
Marco gathers us up. He gives us a team talk, which we all need. And it's wonderful to have the captain of the ship giving us real eye contact.
The general.
And
I called it again.
hypnotizing
Captain of the
us
ship.
into being where we should be, which is with him, by him, for him.
Okay, and we did all right last night. You know, you walked into a service blindfold. You stayed disciplined, and you did exactly what I asked of you. I'd like to do the same tonight, but I'd like you to push a bit harder this time.
He's very intriguing. He's very charismatic. I think he's very sort of sexy and powerful. And he definitely has got a real aura about him. There's absolutely no question about that, which is just brilliant.
We've got to stay focused, concentrated, and we've got to push. We can push harder than we've ever pushed. So I'd like to say by 8:30, we've got 50 people on the board.
And like Rice fancies him. I think we can safely say at this point. Like, she's having her own wee thing going on in the back of the kitchen there, in her own wee head.
A large percentage of them gone. So it's going to be very tough. But please stay concentrated. Please push yourself.
I think Marco knows, and he just doesn't want to look at her. He just doesn't look. He just avoids her gaze.
So it's going to be very tough. But please
Yeah, he's
stay
back around to that
concentrated.
room. Yeah.
Please push yourselves, drive yourselves. And you know something? You've proved to me you've all got it within you. I really mean that.
I think they're more up for it today than they were yesterday. They don't have the fears of what a service is like. They know what's expected of them.
See, Marco's actually trying to craft these people and make them into a team of cooks, whereas Ramsey just wants to scream at you and make an idiot out of you. Tell you, like, you have no bullocks. Like, you know, or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Like today, their heads are down, they're working hard, they're concentrating. Yesterday they wanted to talk. Today they want to do the job.
It's like, I just feel like Ramsey missed it. He missed the point. He missed the whole point of it all. He missed the point entirely.
Questions.
It's like Gordon Ramsay was his greatest student, but also his greatest disappointment. And I think Marco just realizes that, like,
Marco makes
never again will he teach anyone like in that way.
a picture, which is that there's 76 people turning up in the course of the next 2 to 3 hours, and they want food.
Last night, Rosie, I felt like a bingo caller. Eyes down, looking.
Legs in
Rosie.
Oh, I love legs in
I should write a newspaper.
Enjoy your evening. Good luck. I'm glad to
Rosie
help you.
Rosebud.
Please respect me. Thank you.
Rosebud.
Let's check the water. 3 seconds.
Who the fuck is she? Like, what bloodline is that from? What bloodline is that? Is that Germanic? What is
why
that?
Marco's wearing a bandage around his head, join the club. Maybe a good
Oh,
idea
he needs
if
to
I
fuck off, look.
ask him when I meet him. Or an even better idea if I don't.
Dipshit
so,
outfit.
as another service loomed larger than Carol Thatcher with an empty glass, Marco
Your little
has made
shitty
one thing crystal
Carol
clear.
Thatcher jokes.
The kitchen will only function if everyone shuts up and listens to every single word he says. If only they'd been listening when he said that.
But Jim Marco Pierre White doesn't like Angus Deaton, and they know that he knows that. Stay the fuck away from me. This whole, whenever we're shooting, don't come near me.
With the orders coming thick and fast, the blue team found themselves under pressure.
1 asparagus main course, 1 salmon, 1 sole, 1 veal. See, only the pastry chef is listening to me. Yes, Marco.
Wasn't quite how I imagined it to be. It's very difficult. It's very, very hard.
Stay concentrated. Yes, Marco. If you don't hear me, you're not concentrating.
Oh, I'm just too busy to answer.
Samage, 2 caviar, 1 scallops, 1 asparagus, 2 sole, 1 turbot, 1 trotter.
1 trotter.
Yes, Marco.
Fucking answer the man. He's gonna chop your bollocks off.
I do love the name my mother gave me, you know that.
What did he say?
Yes, Marco.
Am I talking to the blue wall?
No, you're not, sir.
I do love the name my mother gave me, you know that.
And I like the one we've just given you.
Sorry, Jim.
There was quite a young.
There's Jim Davison in there with a fucking punchline. So Jim Davison, proper comic, not like this guy.
Yelling on the fish section today.
Where's the turbot? Let me see the turbot. Let me see the turbot. 5 minutes on the pass. 5 minutes, yes or no?
Yes, Marco.
Yes.
It was Lee and Paul's job to prepare and cook the fish.
I like fish because fish goes on a journey, especially salmon.
Oh God. What?
Salmon really does. When it migrates, it actually goes upstream. You know how difficult that is going upstream?
It's like a boy band journey. Upstream. It's the name of a boy band song.
I'm going to put a sprinkle of oil in there because
Awful.
it just
Yeah, he does need that, man. You need
Whoops.
to put a little bit in there.
He didn't, but it's just that.
Yeah, Marco didn't put fucking oil in there. If you need to take the pan off, it's because you don't understand temperature. Your pan is too hot. Think about why you're doing things. If you're adding oil, if you're just sloshing some oil in to get it lube it up a bit, so I mean you're fucking up the fish. He's gonna know. He's gonna know who poured in some stinking vegetable oil into this fish. Who has ruined this fucking beautiful fillet of fish created by God?
That one is stuck, and look at
Give
it
it a
now.
good old shake, man.
Give it a good old slop about. That's it. Just slam it around.
Don't use that. Come on.
Don't
Why
use
is
that.
it stuck?
I know. Why is it swimming in fucking shit? Why is it swimming in oil?
I gave you a lesson this morning how to cook a sole, yes? Was it nicely done?
Lovely.
Did it stick like shit?
No.
That's right. Cook it gently, okay? The thick aside that. There, just gently cook it.
When the fish got really
He
busy,
doesn't know there's oil in it. They've already fucked it by just sloshing in like something, whatever he sloshed in.
and all I remember was Marco challenging Lee over what course we were on, starters or main course.
Slow down the main course fish. Let's send the starters. Come on. So what are we doing now? Which are we going with, the starters or the main course? Which starters or the main course? How long for the scallops?
I wouldn't even know what he how to answer it.
That's what I said.
How long?
2 minutes 20.
Right, let's go with the starters, not the main
That's what I
course.
said. For sake. It got a bit heated at one point, and it got really bad. Marco started shouting, and I got really scared. Bro, you didn't put the other scallop. It's not in there.
I just checked and he said one.
No, I said 2. Oh, for
No, I went back and asked Marco and he said one.
he said 1. All right, 1 scallop. If you said 1.
They're afraid to even ask him.
Sometimes you begin to get the wrong fish ready and then you think, I got too much up there or not enough of one, too much of the other.
Of course, that's exactly what you would know what the fuck you're doing. You would completely fuck it up. You'd faff it up. And then you'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I shouldn't be on this.
Is this the ragu?
I don't know. Why are you asking
You know
me?
what everything's called, I
Is this the
forget.
ragu?
How long for one ragu?
I don't know.
Ragu's usually red. That's all I know. It's not white.
How long for one ragu, Mr. Young?
4 minutes, Marco.
What do you mean 4 minutes? The scallops is 1.5 minutes away.
Oh god, he probably doesn't even have them on yet.
Give me a knife, give me a knife, please. Give me a knife, give me a knife.
Oh god.
Somebody.
He's gonna knife somebody.
But then that's when I started, the adrenaline started pumping. I actually quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, then he liked it.
Yeah.
You fuck.
You've got to remember that.
How long for one veal and sole and turtle and salmon? How long?
Turbot 4 minutes.
You're not going to cook it if you leave it in the eggs, don't you?
See, people love it. They love all this screaming and adrenaline and fucking sparking at each other. Like, some people just fucking love it. And they're all about it, like. Do you know what I mean? You look at him, like, I'll fucking do him. It's like Fight Club or some shit. It's like, everyone's just, it's all about putting your anger into the food, harnessing it and cooking with the heart. And then all jerking each other off later about how great you all are.
Don't use that part of knife. It's sticking.
A bit too much oil.
Yes, I don't want to be on the...
We were in the shit tonight, but you know what? We got out of it. It's like being locked in a submarine in World War II or something, and you're going down. It's that sort of, you're just sinking ship, like. So that sort of camaraderie is developed, I think. Foxhole, trench mentality. Anyway.
in that section.
Paul, what have you done? Now, Paul. Okay, Paul, take it away.
That
It
looks
hurts my
stinky.
eyes. Take it away, please, Paul. I told you Herb would be your best
Don't-
friend, didn't I? Did I?
He took the decision to start, so I can only imagine that it must have been just about servable.
God, I bet you it was stinking.
So let's see who's in tonight and eating that food. That's breakfast presenter Penny
Mantle.
Smith. Up
Mantle,
late,
Penny
enjoying
Smith.
herself.
They picked a real mantle clip of her.
The slurring on GMTV tomorrow morning. And that's singer Kenzie,
Who?
possibly here looking for his first name. We saw the Blue
Oh,
Kitchen
nice.
setting the
Good
bar
joke.
so low it was
Well
almost
done.
at ground level. So could the red team
Angus throws out the odd good one every now and again, like.
found expectations and actually managed to do worse?
On order, 2 salmon, 1 pigeon, 1 sole.
Let's go. Guy Ritchie.
Really fast, high pace. There was never a second where you're not doing anything.
One scallop from foie gras, how long? How long?
14 seconds.
14 seconds for one scallop
14
from
seconds
one foie gras.
to cook all that? Alright.
You know what?
That's
I was
pretty
so
good.
busy I didn't notice anything else. You go into a zone, and if you don't stay in that zone, then you're not listening and you're not doing.
Okay.
Like, listen to her.
Me and Kelly were making some really quite bizarre noises at one point.
There you are. Go, keep on pushing, look. There you are. Just take the pain. There you
Oh,
are. That's
God.
enough, that's enough. That's
Oh,
enough.
jeez.
Keep going. Get more stress.
She likes the pain.
And then the adrenaline shoots in, and then you're just
Fuck, she actually just gives up her whole like career and just starts going into cooking and all. That would be mad. Like that's mental, isn't it?
Get rid of these. You finished? Get rid of them.
I'm doing stuff. I've just put them out and doing
I know. Fuck up.
They're dirty. Get rid of them. Get them
You're
clean.
dirty.
Will you just get them clean, please?
I know. Fuck up.
How long for the scallops? How long for the scallops?
It goes quite quick, to be honest. But I didn't think it'd be this hard.
Well, you got to take this out first. You've got to start to watch.
She's not made for it. Like she's just made for getting her photo taken and just doing nothing.
Saw with the knife.
Being a footballer's wife.
Put some butter on. Put some butter on.
I know. Put some butter on it. Love. Fuck's sake. Come on.
Lottery as to who's going to be hit. With
Annika, she's on the race
onslaught of
station.
orders to start with.
One veal, one soul.
One veal, one soul, yes, Mark.
How long?
2 minutes.
What I say?
2 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes on the pass.
It's not.
In the last episode, he was dishing out all the fucking positions, and he was like, you know, such and such, you're on the meat, such and such, blah blah blah, you're on the fish, and he went Annika, and I missed a beat. I should have said Annika, and I should have said you're on the rice, but I missed it.
Very beautiful little gentle stream, put it like that.
She's still just fantasizing about Marco Pierre White or something, talking about wee streams and what the fuck is she talking about? I don't even know.
Free veal.
One trotter.
Yes.
4 minutes on the pass. Get everything ready.
Four
Matthew, make
trotter.
sure the whole 6 steps. 6 steps. Yes, yes, yes or no? Come on.
It's a kind of flood, tsunami.
Flood of
chaos.
emotion, chaos,
Come on.
and
I'm
passion.
asking too much, but I want it done.
He wants it done. She just can't. She can't stop looking at him. He wants it now.
I'll let you go. Anchovies ready?
They're all ready.
Well, you're chatting there and a smile, yeah?
Sorry,
I know she can't stop smiling because whenever Pierre Mark was about,
but I wasn't going to put it in the heat.
No problem. No?
just fuck up, will you?
Look, let me show you. Let me show you this one, okay? Look.
Look.
They're nicely neat.
There you go. You just put it on top of the fish. Wow, what a difficulty that is. You see what I'm doing there?
Nicely cooked, nicely presented. Did you do that?
She didn't do it. He did it.
Very good.
Well, I bought the book along, the Gordon Ramsay Humble Pie, because I have.
Did she just mention Gordon Ramsay in the same room as Marco Pierre White? Carol Thatcher, Nepo baby.
To be a guest at Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen in Brick Lane, and I'm just
What's
going to
wrong
wait
with
to
her?
see whether I got the courage when Marco Pierre was.
I'm going to go up and ask him to sign it. It's not going to work, love. You're going to get stroked. Let's go. It's going to be number 10 Downing Street moment. Dong.
Bossing everyone
Let's
around,
go.
say, want to autograph it. Now he might.
Autograph
in
it.
which case I won't be the first person he's thrown a book at. I'm
What? Can she not? She's so posh. She can't talk properly. Like she can't do her R's or some shit.
prepared to be courageous.
Come on, girl.
Rome, the glory that was Rome. She's like one of those people.
Away, one soul, one veal. Blue kitchen, put a soul on now.
Yes, Marco.
That's the blue team, I said.
Oh god, Annika's straight in there with the yes, Marco, and it's the blue team. It's not, it's like she just wants fucking Marco that much. Can we watch that again? That was fucking brilliant.
Prepared to be courageous.
Come on, girls. Away, one soul, one veal. Blue kitchen, put a soul on now.
Yes, Marco.
That's the blue team, I said. Listen.
They're not even cooking soul, you stupid bitch.
I'm not looking at you.
I know. He's not looking at her. That's what I was saying earlier. Like he can't look at her. He knows he's not stupid. Marco's not stupid. He knows he's got a little fan in the kitchen now, and he's like deliberately not looking at her, and she still is responding. Only he's like, I don't want you to answer.
Thank you for listening out.
She's happy about that.
Soul and leapt, mesmerised by his voice.
I'm mesmerised by his voice.
I enjoyed it. It's a miracle in itself.
Order, red team.
She's in love.
Order. One foie gras, one scallops, one sole, one salmon.
Yes, Marco.
Thank you very much. Stay concentrated. You're doing very well. You've broke the back of the service almost. Come on.
I'm going to try it.
Oh, brilliant.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Can you sign Gordon's book, please, Marco? You're mentioned in it. You're both chefs. Come on, dog.
That's not funny.
That went down a bit flat.
She's like a rat.
I bet you wish you went down a bit flat, don't you, girl? You'd fill the floor. Away, one soul, two pigeon, one trotter.
They take your shit book back.
Nicholas, who was the beast?
Yeah, who was that creature?
Her mother was great. I can't say much for her or her brother.
Yes. Well said.
Oh, this is even better. Why don't you get to
Or
sign
her
the
brother,
ad?
who's embroiled in scandals and arrests in South Africa. Yeah, like and all that shit. Yeah, do you remember that? Anyway.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, go with that one. Here.
Oh God, now she's gonna get kicked out. Great.
Your own good-looking photo, please. Difficult customer, isn't he?
Stop seeking attention.
I know.
Have a bit more grace like your dear mother.
I've got lots of grace, but it actually is for her. So if you could sign for Maggie, lovely.
Then I'll do that. Then I will do that. She was a great woman. Send her my very best.
It will go to her tomorrow.
Apologies.
Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
fab dinner.
Pleasure, thank you.
You wouldn't sign it for me, but you signed it for my mum. Wow.
Because you're a nepo baby. Because you're nobody.
Sometimes having a famous mum works. Cheers.
True, spoken like a true nepo baby. Innit? There you go.
Now,
God.
so far on Hell's Kitchen, we've seen several disastrous starters, many terrible main courses. But what about the hopeless puddings? By which, of course, I mean Brian and Rosie.
Does he still live next door to, what do you call him? Victor Meldrew?
2 more pudding orders on.
I sort of look at it and I think, well, that's the mattress.
Remember he lived next door to him?
And so pudding is certainly the soft option, without a doubt, because you cook through the day and an awful lot of what you dish out is actually ready. So what you're doing is plating it. So you actually only cook souffles live.
The souffle's just about ready to
Rosebud. My father called me Rosebud because I was going to be given
Of course I'm competitive, but
an
I don't
editorialship
feel
of
that
all
I'm
the
in a
newspapers.
bidding battle with Brian. Brian and I.
It was just handed to her. That's why she's called Rosie.
Yes.
It's all a joke.
Said it straight away.
It's so fucked up. Like,
It was very, very stressful in the pudding section. I was on my own, and I think I had 8 dishes
Brian,
to get out, and
Brian.
it was just mayhem.
fuck up. Everything you say is just
See, for me,
nothing.
In pudding,
It's just,
when it hits me, it's like that. There is my
dude, it's, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
No, the thing to lift it up with.
What is the word for that?
Lee had to come over. I had 8 desserts.
But
There you go.
now,
Just
I don't know.
early.
What is the word?
I'm telling Lee what we're doing. Get the strawberries out, and the cream vanilla stuff with the strawberries is in a silver pot. You gotta bring
Talentless,
it to a pot of hot
charmless.
water. I'm like, Lee, I've been doing this for days.
Nothing to
It'll
offer,
fall
dude.
right out. Yeah, you gotta tap them, shake them.
It's hard. I'm sorry. I'm not harsh. Like, it's harsh. We're harsh on this show.
Oh, it's just give it a
Jedward. And Brian. Faded away, but Jedward is still here.
I can't get the bastards out.
Uncle Brian. He's our uncle. Our Uncle Brian.
Didn't work. And Lee.
Brian got so old that basically Louis Walsh didn't want to bum him anymore because he got too old, and then he just wasn't on TV anymore. Louis Walsh was like, nah, can't be bothered doing it anymore for you. But I like your wee cousins, collectively known as Jedward. I like that they have a collective name. That's good.
Then I dressed his with strawberries and the syrup, and then he was still.
I bet you
humming
he
along.
came up with a name. He was like, "You're called John. You're called Edward. Just call each other Jedward."
Fine.
And they were like, "Thanks, Uncle Brian. You're the best. You're so funny."
There you go.
Oh, look at that. What is that?
Just 3. Thank you. And do not come back here for any more desserts, Nick. We're officially closed. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I never want to do this ever again in my life.
Really? How was that, look?
You know why? It's because of yourself.
I tell you what it was, because you were over there. I literally was here with 6 dishes that included souffles, and I just went, oh my God. But I did it. It went in the oven and it went out. Fantastic. Yeah.
It was slimy and it was dripping. It was stinking, and they probably didn't enjoy it. But well done.
Yeah, I know. I just can't believe I did it.
And Brian, give me a hug.
And then you were.
Get Gemma here for a hug.
Clean. We put your thing back in the water. Was I better than her? Huh? Was I better than her?
The guy just wants him to fuck off and stop talking to him.
No, she's better.
No, you were better.
Quicker.
You're quicker than her. You're definitely quicker than her.
Definitely gayer than her. I'll say that.
So let's see how our novices are getting along tonight in the kitchen. That's the red kitchen there. That's
Alec is just thinking about Marco Pierre White and just dropping things.
That's Annika Rice dropping something.
Yeah, just
Clearly
dropping
having an
things
amazing
because I'm
experience
thinking
that
about
she's going to
Marco.
Build on. That's the Reds over in the blue team. There's Lee. He's a huge fan of
He's
fish.
just like humming like blue tunes in his head. Like whatever tunes Blue come up with, I can't think of any, but that's what's going through his head right now. Each songs and all.
Does give a bit of a lie to the claims that it's brain food. Bit of trouble with some tin foil, you know how it is. So last night, and it was time for.
Yeah, he's not as smart as Angus, because Angus Dayton's really intelligent, and the guy from Blue is really stupid. Because you have to be very smart to be this smarmy snide little fucking cocksucker on the TV. He has this little irrelevant little bit in the TV show. God, what a little slime ball.
Verdict at the moment when Hell's Kitchen's clientele are.
Honestly, it is the modern day Alex Zane, isn't it? It really is. Like the whole clasping of the hands and the whole delivery. It makes me sick. Oh my God, look, there's Brian Connolly. Brian Connolly's there. Fucking hell, man. Remember him? Remember Brian Connolly? I'm just saying his name over and over again. But yeah, remember him? He used to sing songs and entertain. He was shite, but he was great.
And it was time for the diner's verdict.
He was shite, but it was a better class of shite back then. Do you know what I mean? In the 90s, they were giving you, or early 2000s, it was a better class of shit TV. Not what they give you now.
Moment when Hell's Kitchen's clientele are asked to describe their dining experience.
Look, he just looked at the camera. Brian Connolly just looked at the camera there. Do you know what I mean? Look, he's looking away. He looked, yeah, look, he sees we look, sir. He's looking, he's checking it out, because the camera's on him. He did so well to not look at the camera, but they all can't help themselves. Like, even George Galloway did it. They all break, and they have to just look at the camera, and like they freak out, and look, there we go. Look, there we go. Like, we're not looking at you, mate. Fuck off. Love that music.
Marks out of 10, how are you doing?
I thought the food was fab.
Who?
Really nice.
The fuck is that? Ray Quinn? Who's that?
I thought the food was fab. Really nice.
I liked Paul Young as a singer. I don't know if I fancy him as a cook.
I hate George Galloway.
The food's absolutely lovely. I think everyone's pleased, aren't they?
I'm just going to show you my plate.
Love voting a vicarious political upbringing. Love
She really needs to just calm down and just shut up. Like, she's had too much wine. She needs to fuck up and go. Someone needs to take that home.
Okay, boys and girls, please come round. I only want a few minutes of your time because I know time is precious at this time of night. Once again, I'd like to thank you for your hard work. You did a lot more cooking tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're getting into it. All I can say is tomorrow night, again, let's stay focused. Let's question everything we do. Let's try and improve on what we've done. The 76 covers don't scare us anymore. Right or wrong? We proved we can do it.
Mark.
What we've got to now do is continue to do it and actually to improve what we do. I had the editor of the Hotel and Catering tonight. I didn't know he was here. He said, had he been sitting in a Michelin-starred restaurant, he'd have been happy with the food he got.
Wow.
Which I think is a great compliment to all of you. But you know something? I bet the pain's not as great tonight as it was last night or the night before, is it?
Here he comes. Here comes Nick with the results. Mitch Redger coming in, Nick.
I made a bit of a mistake, but I'll let you know. Oh, excuse me. I'll be ready.
You ready?
Can I start, boss?
Please do.
Here are some of the comments made by the diners of the Red Kitchen. Starter, the consommé was delicious. The puff pastry case was a bit overwhelming, but the soup was great. Okay. The Dover sole had a lot of olive oil. The fish was practically drowning.
Well, they do live in water.
That's because, do you remember, like, fucking your guy dosed it with oil to stop it sticking, and he didn't know. He didn't see it. So that one would have been drowning in oil.
Dessert, Hell's Kitchen strawberries and cream is heaven on earth. Very good. Blue Kitchen, here are some of your comments. Starter, foie gras and duck egg is a nice posh version of egg on toast.
Well, that's what it is. Is that the best they could do?
I think so, boss, tonight. Yeah, scraping the barrel. Mains, served too quickly. There was no time to breathe after my starter.
That's called organisation, boys. That's called organisation. Exactly, yeah. Excuse me. That's better than complaining about waiting, isn't it?
Exactly. Main, the pig's trotter was undercooked. It had no imagination in the presentation. It tasted like a cheap frozen sausage. And dessert was very, very naughty.
That's good.
That's good. As you know, each team is supposed to serve half of the diners. That's 38 people each. Unfortunately, Marco, I have a confession to make. There was a mistake with the tickets. So the boys served 40 and the girls served 36. Tonight's diners marked all courses out of 10. The average for the girls is 7 out of 10.
Well done, girls.
The average score for the Blue Kitchen is 7 out of 10. Yay! So tonight, it's a draw. That's good.
It was a draw tonight between the girls and the boys. Yeah, we both got 7 out of 10, which is great. You know, 7 out of 10 for our second service is brilliant. So we were really chuffed with that. And, you know, at the end of the day, we drew with the boys. We didn't lose, so that's good.
Oh, we're gaining on you girls.
You are, but these still got a ways to go, boys.
We're gaining on you.
We served more people.
Yes, you did, actually. It's true. You did serve more people.
We did.
You probably deserve a half point for that.
Take your sock out and work a bit harder, Abby.
It's a moral victory.
We served 40 tables and the girls only served 36. So we actually, in the same time, served 4 more people. So we served 12 more dishes. So technically, I feel that we achieved, but we both got 7 out of 10.
Fuck, man, this is shit.
so
Come on.
It's still 1-0 to the girls.
Brian, let's
That's
go.
correct.
It was a draw, and under the rules of Hell's Kitchen, that of course means Rosie and Brian must now wrestle in jelly.
Shut up. I don't
Jury-
hear you. I don't
Something
hear
like
you.
that.
I know, thank you.
Sort of, you know.
He's
Shut
lovely.
up. That's
says
it, guys.
stuff, and I
We're
don't
done,
think-
guys.
Outside.
We're fucking done.
Yes.
Are you surprised I'm on your side?
Why would he
No.
be on your side?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be on your side?
Of course you are. No, because the other night, and I'll tell you why I said that.
Go on.
Because you said someone was snoring, I've got someone on one side and Abby on the other.
Yeah,
Did
Abby.
you not say that?
Yeah, because Abby's next door to me.
Well, then you're on the girl side.
No, there's a door in between
There's
that
door-
goes. I could walk through into
There's a
the
hole.
bedroom.
Why would I see with the girls? You thought I was putting pastries.
You're gay.
Homosexuality.
You're gay. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.